Video number 24. Number 24.1. My wife and I, along with my sister-in-law, took care of my 88-year-old father when he was diagnosed with terminal cancer. About a month before he passed away, they had this little dog and she was always growling, looking towards the corner of his hospital bed that hospice had set up in my parents' living room for him. I asked my dad, "What is wrong with that dog?" He said she probably senses my mom and dad. He said they are both waiting to take me home. I asked him how long they been here. He said just a few days. A month later he died. My mom, 89 years old at the time. She said now she can go ahead and go home to heaven as well. She said she was just waiting for Dad to die so she could go. Dad died June of 2011. Mom died in September of 2011. She died suddenly. I thought I'd share my story of people seeing loved ones before they die. It was really an eye-opening experience when my father told me about his parents being there waiting there to take him home. I've heard stories about that. They were married for over 60 years. I really miss them. It was an honor to take care of both of my parents while they were in poor health. Number 24.2. Absolutely. I spent a week with my best friend's mom. 3 days later she passed. She told me of all the people that came to visit. I asked her if any invited her to come with them. She said no, but she would be ready if they did. Number 24.3. Yes, my grandmother saw her dad in a dream about a week before he died. He told her to get ready because he was coming back to take her on a long train ride. Number 24.4. When my grandmother passed away, she suddenly stopped and looked all around the room, then said, "Oh my goodness, they are the most beautiful flowers I've ever seen. Don't you see them?" She died soon after. Number 24.5. My dad was in a nursing home with cancer when he passed. My daughter was visiting him and he suddenly asked her who the man was standing behind her. She looked and nobody was there. He was very adamant that someone was there. My dad did not have any brain issues or dementia, by the way. A few hours later he passed away. Number 24.6. My husband passed 3 weeks ago. I had the privilege and honor of being with him during his illness, and he was bedridden for a couple months. He saw his mother who had passed when he was a toddler. He also saw my mother who passed 14 years ago. I was there when he drew his last breath, immediately after our pastor blessed him. Peaceful. Number 24.7. As a medium, I serve those on the other side in relaying messages to their loved ones. I have no doubt that at the moment of our crossing, our loved ones greet us and celebrate our return home. Fear not, as there is no such thing as death. Only immortal life and unconditional love. Please subscribe, like and share with anyone that needs these comforting stories. Search for my related book on Amazon using the title of 4,000 Deathbed Vision Stories. Sincerely, Ken.